one viewer.
This is now, it's officially live now.
Oh,
So
good.
let's just see that everything
So I'm not saying weird things anymore.
runs smoothly this evening. This is the first time, so we're officially live, just waiting for a few people to come on this evening. And yeah, I've had to unfortunately still use my webcam from my laptop, which is a little bit annoying. So just busy making sure, you know, that things get set up better in the future. I still need to work on a couple little things.
I'll give you some time to work on that.
It is tricky sometimes. It gets a little bit tricky. So just using the laptop here and making sure that we set up well for this evening. So good evening to everyone who has just tuned in to the channel, and I hope you're going to enjoy this evening's live stream. It is Rachel's first live appearance here on the channel.
Yay.
So everyone can welcome Rachel to the live stream. And yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting chat tonight. We're going to talk about the Torpedo swim run event.
That was fun. It was tough. It was fast.
It was very hard. It was quite different. I mean, it was a little bit like Super League, a little, you know, very different to what we're usually used to, especially the swimming with a
shoes on.
Yeah, swimming with the running shoes on was very, very weird. I mean, I've never done that, but I don't know if you've ever swum with running shoes on.
Only when I was little, so I can't remember. But the thing which stays with me the most is the first time when we dove into the water, we jumped because we were not allowed to dive, was the cold water. It felt freezing, but the more laps we did, the warmer it felt. But still, dragging your feet with the running shoes, it was weird.
Yeah, and you were doing more kicking. You did more kicking than I did.
Yeah, I
in
still
the
don't
swim
know what
run
would be
event.
better. Because my shoes, I had my training shoes because I didn't bring my racing shoes, so I only had my training shoes. And I don't know if it would have been better to kick or not to kick. That's the question.
Yeah, I think
You think not kicking.
I heard not kicking in a swim run event would probably be better, or perhaps if you have the right shoes for swim run events. If we had that, we would have been more professional, I think. But we were having fun. I mean, to tell the honest truth, we did this a swim run event very randomly. Somebody messaged us on Instagram and said, "Hey, do you want to do the swim run event?" And I thought, you know, well, why not? I think that it could be something fun, could be something new. And yeah, it was exactly
it's just fun
exactly
to do
that.
something else than training. Just because in a training session, I mean, we're always training together, and if you have to go hard, it's always easier to do that in like a race type of thing. It wasn't 100% racing, but a little bit.
Yeah, I felt like, I mean, from this weekend's race, my body definitely felt like I did a race.
Well, wait until after what you did today.
Well, yeah, today we did something even more extreme. We'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, definitely the swim run was quite something exciting, something new. There's a series now with it as well. So yeah, it's growing. It'll probably grow in the next few years, kind of like Super League a little bit. I kind of feel like, I mean, it's got the attention that the public might look for. And yeah, something different. I mean, it's not like a really long distance event either, so it's not like a full Ironman or Ironman type event. So definitely has got scope for the average person to kind of go have some fun. The swim distances are very short at the Torpedo swim run as well. And so yeah, I think it's definitely...
It was relatively long though, so we struggle with that.
Yeah.
We were definitely faster on the running part than on the swimming part.
No, I definitely...
We lost it there.
I definitely I do agree. I do agree a little bit that, yeah, I mean, we lost it in the swim. To tell the honest truth, it was a little bit of a swimming race with some running thrown into it.
Which is honestly good for us, because if there's one thing we need to both work on, then it's probably our swimming.
Yeah, I definitely think swimming is something that we need to work on. Just say hi to Mahia from Romania. Thanks for joining in the live stream this evening. If anyone has any comments that's online currently now, just drop the comment down in the comment section, yeah, and we'd be more than willing to answer it towards kind of the end of the session of the live stream. And yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool. As we said, if you're just tuning in now, we spoke recently just now about the Torpedo swim run, which was pretty brutal. I came second place. Rachel came first and second place. I was second twice.
Age group, eh? Wow, it felt weird to be in a higher age group, and for the first time realized it was actually good to be in a higher age group, because when you're young, you're in it, like, imagine you're in an age group like from 10 till 15 or something. You do not want to get to the 15 till 20 age group, because those are like the faster ones. But now we both are getting a bit older, and now we're actually going towards the easier age groups, which was a little bit sad to realize
Yeah,
that.
we were in the 30 to 39. I think some people asked Rachel if she was actually 30 years old.
They didn't believe it.
They thought Rachel was probably like 13 or 14 years old.
Not that young, but
Okay, maybe 18 or 20 perhaps, but definitely
Yeah.
not 30.
It was fun. It was fun to see their faces, and it's not the first time I've done that, but it's a compliment.
Yeah,
It's good.
I think it's good. I mean, it means we're experienced, and it means that we're, well, getting more skilled at our trade, as you could say. And definitely the swim run event was a random occurrence, something that we just randomly did. Our coach was a little bit kind of confused as to why we would do a little bit, but I mean, he always backs us on what we do, which is great.
I think he actually really enjoys this when we do like sometimes random races. Not all the time, but now when it fits and we have an easy week now anyway, we can do some races to just balance it up a bit, have fun.
Yeah, I think it's important to have balance in your training. Definitely now with Corona and things happening, it is definitely you got to have some balance in your training, have some good fun events every now and then, and yeah, just mix it up a little bit when you can. And so yeah, just a good evening, Chris Blaze from Trinidad and Tobago. I've always wanted to go to Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, maybe that's your chance.
I think, Chris, we've got to come visit you one day in Trinidad and Tobago. I hope you've got a spare room in your house. Hopefully you have a mansion. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, it's great to have you on board, have you on the stream this evening. And yeah, definitely think when we did a running race today, and
that was a different story.
I'm still hot. I think I'm still sweating from this morning's run. So if you see any sweat coming up on my forehead, we also just
need another shower.
Just finished dinner. So
sort of finished. We still have like
okay. We finished half our dinner, and now we're doing the live stream with you all. So please throw some questions down, or throw something you have for Rachel as well. It's Rachel's first live stream, spending time. I'm not sure how much she'll enjoy the live stream. I mean, maybe she will.
We'll see.
Maybe she will. Maybe she will. So definitely, if you have any questions for Rachel from performance side, from triathlon females perspective, or anyone who might be interested in asking Rachel a question this evening, message them, tell them to join the live stream, throw the comments down, and Rachel will be more than willing to help you with any obviously female related triathlon questions. And
so going back to the race today, if you thought the swim run was tough, what did you think of today?
Well, it was a different tough. So today we did a sand dune running race, and we did 13 kilometers of not maximum running, but almost maximum running. And on the last one, we both managed to win. So I've just finished making a video. I'm going to upload it on Friday evening. Red Bull Dune Dusters video, so that's coming out Friday evening. I'll probably put it around 5 o'clock side, maybe 4 o'clock, a little bit earlier for some other people out there. It's also like it's kind of holiday time now as well, so my posting is a little bit earlier in the day. And yeah, I think it's the Dune Dusters video is going to be sick. It's going to be cool.
It's probably one of my favorite ones, or my favorite.
It was a really cool place. I mean, the Atlantis Dunes to run there is super cool. If anyone ever comes to South Africa one day, please go and visit the Atlantis Dunes. You can rent quads there. You can rent 4x4s. You can run as well. 6.2 kilometers. There's a lap there. We did it twice today. Not sure that's something I would actually say you should go and do. Although you'll never forget it.
I'm happy it wasn't a race. Because if it was a training session, it would have been. I wouldn't say horrible, but racing is different. You have that extra strength, like the mentality of you want to get over that finish line ASAP. And if you've got you chasing me, it's even more fun. I
think we're gonna have to get Rachel to go and fetch the trophy that we got from the race today, so everyone online can see the trophy that we won. We also won some prize money today, which I didn't know there was prize money. So big ups to Red Bull for having the event. It was a free event as well, so you didn't have to pay to enter, which was
super nice.
I didn't know that events like it actually existed. Tell the real truth. Free Red Bull, and you can run in sand dunes.
Today I drank a lot of Red Bull. I needed it in between my 2 runs.
I'm still buzzing. I don't think I'm going to stay. I think my chance of me sleeping tonight is probably 0. So it's actually great to have a live stream so that I can burn all my energy out before I go to bed.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I think there's a question from Enrico. How's Rachel enjoying the Durbanville trails?
Good question. I actually did enjoy the Durbanville trails a lot. If you're talking about the mountain biking trails, it's definitely different than what we have at home, because at home it's like nice and soft, and we normally ride in the winter, so it's not so sandy. It's a little bit more on the muddy side, and if you crash, you're normally gonna be okay, because yeah, there might be a tree root or a tree, but not solid rocks. So every time I get here, I get a bit of a shock. And I was getting a bit more confident last week, so I thought, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get my PB down this hill, and never try getting your PB on a mountain bike if you don't feel completely comfortable. That's what I learned, because I came down really hard, but hey, I didn't break anything, and I'm a little bit more nervous to get back on the trails though. So I think we're gonna take the road bike tomorrow, are we?
Tomorrow the road. I think tomorrow we're going road bike.
Yes.
We've been living on the mountain bike since we've been here, so sorry for all the people that don't like watching mountain bike videos. Unfortunately, we've been mountain biking, so there will be videos of mountain biking. There's nothing you can do about it. We will be on the road bike again shortly, and kind of end
Yeah.
of January we're going to Namibia, so we're probably going to spend a lot of time on the road bike then as well. So yeah, I think it's
Easier to be on the road bike. That's what I definitely learned the last couple of weeks.
training is easier on a road bike. Mountain biking is not for softies.
You can't go easy. If the hill is that steep, you can't go easy. And on the road bike, you can go a bit more flat and freewheel a bit more, and you just pedal and you just go so fast comparing to the same effort on a mountain bike.
Yeah, that's why it's called like mountain biking and not like
And
flat
it makes
road
it strong,
biking.
I hope. It's gonna be a good preparation.
I think
for the
so.
season.
My quads are feeling pretty swollen after all this mountain biking. I'll say that. But yeah, I love riding the mountain bike. We also recently got, where's my mountain bike? I should show my mountain bike board that I got.
Nice.
I got a custom mountain bike board from Tygerberg Mountain Biking Club. So big shout out to Tygerberg Mountain Biking Club. They've got the biggest trail network in South Africa. Well, in South Africa, I think. In the Western Cape, 150 kilometers of single track.
It's very
close
nice.
to Western Cape. Yeah, and I think it's amazing for the public. You must see every evening here, there's like hundreds of cyclists going out onto the trails, literally kind of 50 meters from our doorstep here.
And I was surprised about the Saturday morning when we woke up quite early, and there were so many people on mountain bikes. I've never seen that before. And it was early. I mean, on a Saturday morning, who wakes up like at 5 or 6?
I think South Africans get out at retarded o'clock because it gets really hot here in summer. It gets towards 40 degrees, although it's been cooler than it's ever been here since we've been in South Africa. Normally it's 30, 40 degrees every day, and now it's kind of 20, 25, maybe 26. So not very, very hot, but yeah, I think
it's perfect. We haven't used the AC too much.
No, the air conditioning has been turned on once or twice here, so it's been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Here's one or two questions. Another one from Paul McCarthy from Cyprus. So hi, Paul McCarthy from Cyprus. Another place I wanted to visit. Why is everyone coming from the cool,
jealous
tropical places, guys? I mean, girls.
Says the person who's currently in the sun in South Africa.
Yeah, well, would you want to be on a tropical island?
Maybe not now, because I have to prepare for some big race next year. So
yeah, but tropical islands. I reckon tropical islands is like Bahamas, Seychelles, like those places. I said Bahamas twice. But
maybe just answer his question.
Yeah, let's answer your question, Paul. Have you guys got the Polar watches dialed in yet? How are they? Yeah, so Polar Vantage V. I've got one.
Mine is actually on charge.
Rachel's is on charge. It lasts about a full week cycling and running almost. So the charge on the new Polar Vantage V it's really good. I'm very impressed with it.
And I like that it's so light.
It's 50 grams, so it's extremely light ball. So yeah, it's extreme. Yeah, it's you can play music from it as well. It does wrist-based heart rate. You do have to tighten it quite tight around your wrist if you want the optical heart rate to work well at the back. I would say to get the OH1 heart rate monitor that goes around your bicep. It works really well, and yeah, so far really happy with this watch. It's much lighter than the
I'm gonna try that one too. I'm just now currently still using the normal heart rate belt.
Yeah, the normal heart rate belt.
Which is very accurate. That's why I kind of like using it.
Yeah.
But if I just go for an easy run and my heart rate isn't that important, I just don't wear a heart rate belt, and then I'll just use the watch, which is accurate enough for just if you don't really mind.
No, I think when there's like sessions, I mean, we don't go crazy about like numbers for every session always, but I think in general, it's kind of good just to make sure that you get the numbers that you do need going forward. Did we turn the oven off?
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay, just checking because
otherwise your pie will be burned.
I don't want my pie to be burnt. Because and the top pans as well. If we can
I hope so. No, I think it is.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see later. If the house burns down, we'll make a live stream. Maybe go and check.
I'll go and check quickly.
Just thinking.
Oh, my legs.
I don't want the house to burn down, so let's just. So Rachel's leaving us. Rachel must also bring the trophy when you come back if you can.
Yeah.
No rush. So just casually, Rachel's going to go check that the house isn't going to catch on fire. And yeah, so another question here from JVD. Would you recommend the swim run race? You guys did 100%. I would recommend it. If you're a triathlete, if you're a swimmer, if you're just a runner, if you want to try something different, the swim run race was great fun. And yeah, it was something different. We did 6 rounds of run, swim, run, swim, run. And we were completely smashed afterwards. So we were really, really tired. But yeah, I definitely think it's something really cool if you're a multi-sports athlete. And there is the... Oh, we go left or right?
There we go.
There's the trophy from today, everyone.
Hold it there.
You've got to hold it
epic. We've got 2
kind of that way.
I only brought 1.
We got 2 of these trophies today. So we won the Red Bull Dune Dusters, as we said earlier.
You didn't leave all the sand.
There's still some sand in here from the Atlantis dunes. My legs are completely... They're smashed from today. Completely smashed. So...
I
yeah,
think we should.
it's,
if we were here longer, I would put some fish in it. Some goldfish.
I would also put some fish in that. What would
What would you do with
What would you guys do? Would you put fish inside of the trophy, or would you put something else inside it? Because we couldn't figure out what
and
we
it's
should.
massive, so it's not going to be sad for the fish. But no, we're not going to put fish in there because we're not going to be here long enough.
No. Unfortunately, no. We'll try.
One day we'll get a pet.
We'll try and do that one day. We'll try and get to it. Finally, Luke made it online. Luke, I was wondering if you were going to make it tonight. Good job is also not online. It wasn't online yet. So awesome to have you online, Luke. And yeah, I'm feeding the fish as well, JBD. I'm feeding the fish. Like, if somebody can look after our fish in Durbanville area, just
then they can do
just drop us a message, because we can't look after the fish. We're leaving. We're gone for like 8 months. The fish will most likely die. I'm not.
Hey, that's sad.
Is there any type of fish that you get that kind of can self-feed? You know, they just hop out, find some food.
That's not a dog.
I don't know. It's like when you teach a child. Teach a child how to feed itself. The child can feed itself. Surely there must be fish out there.
Another one for fish.
Surely there must be fish.
Did you already answer the one about the swimming race?
I did. You can answer the one about the swimming race. No, we're both here.
I was gone, so I wasn't sure.
No, but perhaps...
No, I would do the swim race. I think it was fun. Absolutely. It was a lot of fun, actually. Just like short and sweet. But yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah. No,
it's simple. It was just a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was... I think it was freezing cold, so in Cape Town it was the water was cold, especially when we dove in. But after we kind of warmed up a bit and it wasn't cold anymore,
fine. It was actually nice to get into the water in between.
It was, because we were getting so hot in the wetsuit standing outside that we got really hot. But yeah, no, I think we've got another question here from KB. What running shoes do you recommend for beginners?
If you just start running, I would get a stable shoe, not something over-designed, just something simple, and just definitely try them on in a running shop, because everyone is different. Like, if you order a pair of shoes online, you don't know if it's going to be your right size, or if it's going to be the right fit for you, or like some people have wider feet, some narrow feet, so I would definitely get a pair, and definitely not that.
I would recommend you go out and you buy this Alpha Fly from Nike. It comes in at a steal $300.
Here we're already going to go wrong, eh?
This
is something we are not going to agree on.
I mean, you're going to look super cool in them. You could even wear these shoes casual. I've seen people wearing these shoes casually. They think they're casual shoes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a casual shoe.
No,
Kipchoge would not rock this if he went to the mall with his family. I'm quite sure.
I would never wear them.
Unless they paid him, unless they paid Kipchoge a lot of money, maybe he would wear these shoes to the mall. Who knows? I have no idea.
So I would just stick to going to a shop and have a look. Personally, I'll run on 361, and they have a couple of different type of shoes, like more stable shoes, like softer shoes, more for the long run, short run. So they've got a lot of different ones, but anything which actually suits you the best, just go to a shop and try it on and get some help with it.
You know, I think that's a very
Honest.
honest opinion there, Rachel.
Yeah.
I honestly do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think something like, as you said, stable, something that's got a good reputation to a degree. I mean, if you go, I mean, obviously you have the big companies of running, and they have a big range of shoes. Also, their prices are slightly different. So some companies only have like 1 or 2 models of trainers, whereas other companies have 10 models of trainers. So yeah, I definitely think it's good to go with brands perhaps that maybe your friends know that they run in. Yeah, it's I think it's a very specific thing. Running shoes are whether they
Very
fit your feet, if they're
personal.
too wide. Yeah, colorways, a lot of things you can look into. So something that's got stability, especially if you're new to running. A little bit of stability wouldn't help. It wouldn't hurt you. Just because some of the shoes nowadays they have no support, so you're
But don't
falling in
overdo
too
it, because that
much.
can cause injuries too. Because
No,
some people have just a natural way of running. Like I sink in a lot, and if you will correct me, then I might even get another injury because my body is not used to it.
yeah,
So that's another tricky thing.
yeah.
There's another shoe question for you. Maybe you can answer that
Luke,
one.
oh yeah, we've got a question here from how do you say that?
Casper, I guess.
Casper?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with a C. Casper. Sorry, Casper. Marika's online. Sorry, Marika, we're gonna get to you now. You could ask a question, Marika. It might be a different Marika though. It's Marika L, but I'm pretty certain with a wave. You know. But yeah, I think KB, as we said, kind of the shoes there. The shoes that I usually train in, that I found worked nicely for me. As Luke said here, the Pegasus 37. I really enjoy that shoe. The lifespan of that shoe is like your toilet roll, so it's not going to be good. It's gonna die
Depends
really
on
really
it.
fast. Don't go and run with them if there's any thorns around, or glass, or sharp rocks, or sharp pavements for that matter, because you might burst the air pocket on the shoe, like I did running, and it died. I ran about 300 kilometers in the shoe, and the shoe died. So yeah, Nike shoes I mean, the longevity on them is not the best, but they're good shoes. So people will pay for something that's nice, even though it dies really fast, which sounds very American, America. But yeah, it is what it is. And then I think the other shoe, what shoes, training shoes? I mean, obviously you run in 361 shoes. I
That's
have
what I
no
was like.
affiliation, so I
And
can
I've got
say
nothing
whatever
with
I
you,
want
so we
with
put a
shoes.
wall here.
I don't care.
No, I like my 361 shoes. So they've got a lot of variety in the shoes. And I like to change my shoes basically every single day. Run on something else every day, just to alternate them. Because I think it's also better for your feet to not just run on one pair of shoes every single day. But maybe we don't agree on that completely.
Well, I think rotation of your shoes is really important. You can go and look on Kofuzi's stuff on YouTube, or you can look on. There's a couple other people out there. Kofuzi is my favorite, but yeah, I think you can rotation of your shoes. If you have different shoes, it's good for injury prevention. So you kind of change different shoes up every now and then. So you have a soft one, one's a bit firmer, and you kind of trade through, which really does help your body and your legs kind of adapt to the different shoes.
And different shoes or different sessions ask for different shoes. If you have a long run, I like to run on like something a bit more stable but soft, and if you've got a speed run, something maybe a bit harder but definitely a faster, lighter shoe. So yeah.
No, I think that's cool. Everyone tuning in online, thank you for tuning in, and thanks for, if you can subscribe to the channel, give this video the thumbs up. That would be sweet. Rachel started doing that now, in case you didn't notice in the last video.
Maybe we should ask if I should join more often or not.
Yes, that was the question. So we've got a question for everyone this evening. So everyone that tuned on, it's quite a touchy subject, a little bit of a touchy subject.
People can be honest.
But people, you can be honest, and you can tell us what you think. We started,
No.
so I mean,
Don't.
no. Be brutally honest. Be brutally honest. Rachel and I are thinking about kind of you know, merging the channel or making the channel ours to a certain degree. Obviously, the channel is mine. It's kind of RD Murray is the name of the YouTube channel, but Rachel features heavily in it. All of her, you know, her bike and all of her equipment, all this stuff features really well. Well, a lot
Becoming your
in the
videographer
YouTube
more
video.
often.
Rachel's starting to make some awesome filming with her new cell phone here
Fancy.
that she bought for YouTube for you guys and girls out there to make great content, so we can share kind of professional life as triathletes and you can get some more stuff. So what do you guys think about Rachel kind of us merging and making this channel into something? Does anyone have any names for a new channel? We've been trying to figure it out. Something to do with Rachel and myself. Yeah.
Someone is saying hi.
Someone's saying hi lots of times. Hi to someone lots of times. Henning.
Hi, Henning.
Hi, Henning. That's a lot of highs. Thank you for all the
you
love. You can also give the super stickers and those things. Those stay up longer in the chat. So if you want to support Rachel and myself, poor triathletes, then
stop begging.
No, I'm just joking.
But just coming back, I saw we missed some questions.
You missed some
about the run today, like how it was.
I think we did miss some. Yeah.
Should we talk about that a little bit more? We did talk about it a little bit earlier today.
We did speak about the run today that we did. Obviously, we just posted up on social media. So let's talk a little bit about that. As I said, the video is coming out. Just finished it while I was riding on the turbo earlier. And my legs are like almost still cramping up from the run today, just sitting here.
Yeah, we need a massage again.
We need a massage. We need to call Anzel. I don't know if Anzel's online. But nah, we've got to try and see somebody coming up. But yeah, let's head through some of the questions. Luke Fennell deleted a message. What did you write, Luke? Naughty boy. I don't know what you wrote. Tell us something about the Red Bull race that you won. Yeah, so we just showed you.
It's actually, can you see it there?
Where is it? That's out. That's out. There we go. This giant Red Bull fishbowl. We'll show it for everyone that's came online. And I want to break the giant fishbowl.
We've got two of them because we have two winners.
We got two of these bad boys. We're going to fill them up with fish. We're going to feed them to lions. No, we're not going to do that.
No, but on a serious note, because you're always making fun.
No.
Today was tough.
Today was very hard. We didn't. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're okay.
I broke the table with my kneecap. That might have sounded very loud through the speaker. I'm sorry for that. Yeah, the run today was, man, it was hard.
Yeah, the first round wasn't too bad because we thought we'll take one round easy. You had to do one lap to qualify, top 20 for the men and top 10 for the women. And so Richard started about a couple of seconds behind me. What was it, 10 or 20? I don't even know. So you kind of ran with me the first whole round and managed to just qualify, correct? Yeah. So obviously then I also qualified because, yeah, unless there were 10 other women faster than you. We didn't know it was 2 laps until 2 days ago.
Yeah, till 2 days ago. We thought it was just 1 lap in the sand and then it became 2 laps in the sand.
Yeah, he wasn't so keen on doing another one.
No.
But yeah, then you shouldn't have kept up with me because he qualified and had to do another round. So in the second round, it was getting much hotter. It was like the desert.
It was a desert. We had a bit of a sea breeze, at least in the desert.
Yeah.
And we had a beautiful Table Mountain in the background, and yeah, I mean it was pretty cool. I mean I've done a lot of motocross riding there. So back in the day when I was a petrol head and just used to ride my motocross bike. We spent a lot of time in the Atlantis Dunes as well there, so I've actually been around there quite a lot. Haven't been there in many years, but the run was really brutal. I'll just let me see, have a look. I can show.
I can just feel my legs and know
everyone. I'm not sure whether everyone can see this, but let's just show my max heart rate from today's run. Was
seriously
200 beats a minute.
Wow, mine was 187.
So I had 150 difference heart rate between my lowest heart rate and highest heart rate today during the run.
Wow, that's proper.
And yeah, I could feel my heart rate climbing up there during the run, and I was trying to make sure the guys were catching me on the run, and I knew if I had to go deep, I had to go over 200 on the run, and I didn't really want to do that.
But you had to kind of do it anyway.
No, I didn't. No, I was trying to control the breathing while I'm running. So there's a video also coming out soon. I've got so many videos I want to come out. but there's just not enough
Nice.
time to make all of
I'm
them.
excited
Like,
for the run video. It has some cool footage, although we did put some online already because I just couldn't resist posting our sprint finish up crawling.
is it a good idea to post some of your footage that you make on the video on your social media before the video, or should you just hog all of it and just keep it so that nobody can see anything?
No, it's
and
nice
then,
to share it
and then post it, because like Instagram shouldn't die. I mean, YouTube is very cool, and that's where kind of I spend a lot of energy on nowadays. But Instagram, obviously, a lot of my fans and followers are there, and they obviously come from Instagram to YouTube as well. So I've got to make sure that I keep both of them alive.
But the second lap of the run, the women started first, and the men started. How many minutes did you start after us? 11.
11 minutes, I think 10 or 11 minutes. The males started today behind the females at the race in the dunes.
I can't believe it took me 42 minutes to run just over 6Ks. That's the slowest run I've probably ever done, which is like, and it was so hard. It was just, and I looked back with about another 2K to go, and I saw you, and I thought you were winning, so I was cheering for you. You probably didn't hear me.
I didn't hear you, unfortunately.
Then I thought we could finish together, but that didn't happen.
No, I think the crowd wanted a sprint finish. I think,
and I wanted a sprint finish.
Rachel also wanted a sprint finish, and I was pretty much on the red line, and I thought, well, I wonder if I can catch her when I got close to the finish, and then we started sprinting each other. So we've got the video of the dive sprint finish coming out on Friday, as I said. You have to obviously just wait tomorrow, and Friday the video will be out. And yeah, I think it's a pretty cool, it's a pretty different video. The swim run video was also kind of different. So I think the last two videos were kind of cool. It's kind of fun. And as I said, Rachel and I are trying to merge the channel. So if you have any new names for the channel, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to look into some things that Rachel can give advice on. So from a female side, we're going to make certain videos that she find might be important, or she find might be good to tell people.
If people have some questions, or if they want us to make specific videos about something, or you make specific videos about something, then maybe you can tell us.
Yeah, I think to write in the comments if you have any videos that you might want us. I've got about a list of about 20 videos so far that need to be done, so the list will only continue to become longer. And I think what I could do further down the line is make, instead of making the videos, we can have a thing with the memberships, and people have certain questions they want answered through my membership. So obviously we've got memberships on the YouTube channel. You can become a member of the channel. And when you comment, obviously you'll get shown up on the side that you're a member of this channel, which is pretty cool.
That's your thing. I don't know much about it.
Something different. It's very technical. We're going to change the prices on the memberships a little bit. So it's going to be kind of $1 to get on as a member. Then it's going to be kind of $2 for a little bit medium level membership, and then about $4, $5 range will be the high end memberships for the channel.
I'll leave that up to you.
It's quite technical, but
I'll cook, you do the technical stuff.
Yes, Rachel, that's the thing. So in kind of making things a bit fair here, Rachel's doing the cooking and cleaning, the real life stuff. You know,
I'm pretty sure I know what takes more energy, but that's okay.
They both they take different energy. They take different energy, and I think as Hugo Martin said, I'm not sure, it sounds like the YouTuber life cracks. No, we don't do crack. Don't do crack, kids. Crack is bad. No, but I think he's Spanish and he means crack as in we're good athletes or toppers.
Hannah is asking how it was to run with Trail King Ryan.
Oh, Hannah. I think it was pretty cool. Thank you for thanks for the congratulations there for today. It was pretty cool. First win of the season, so first win we've had all year, which is pretty nice. Secretly, I mean, it wasn't against, like, I wouldn't say the world's best athletes, but, you know, sometimes you've got to take it when you have a small win.
Some of them were. Ryan was.
Or Ryan Sands and the other two guys.
He did like 75Ks a couple of days ago.
The other two guys chasing, exactly. And also, we needed to go for probably 3 rounds, and then Ryan Sands would catch us.
Absolutely.
Definitely. So, but it was very cool. It was nice. We chatted to Ryan, so I've known Ryan Sands for, since he's been a Red Bull athlete before I have.
You're getting old.
And I'm getting old, so yeah, we got to know each other then for a long time.
Can't believe you take that from me.
I take a lot of things from Rachel, you know, making her part of the YouTube channel here, and she's abusing me on the live stream. I mean,
it's not that bad. Let's see.
It keeps it more entertaining when we have the wife on the channel. I don't know how many YouTubers have themselves and their wives on the channel. It's got to be very few. Has to be very few. Very small number. So Henning Renica stole the chat by all of her hires. You've got to say something else. Oh, Henning continues still chatting. I'm a triathlete also. That is awesome. I'm glad you're on here and you're dropping down a million comments. Here's a Dutch comment from Nick van Ingen. Rachel, do you want to do this or should I try?
Which one? Let me see. Rondje Eilanden, Vinkeveen, best swimrun of all. Beat my time. Ooh, I have never done that. I've heard of it though. I'll probably stick to English because that would be more fair to people who will watch it. So there is another, like, it's a swim run, right? It's like swim run, and apparently it's really nice. But yeah, I haven't done it. Maybe one day will be nice. Yeah.
I think Nick wants you to beat his time. Nick, Nick. I just want to let you know that you're a male, and if Rachel checks you, she's going to have to go there.
No.
I think she'll go there and try that. She'll try and beat your time. So please put your time down. And I'll train. We're going to get our coach Louis to train Rachel like a thoroughbred horse.
We'll see when it is. And if it will fit one day, we'll be there. You too.
Yeah, we will. I will also be there. I'll try the swim run in, where was it?
Vinkeveen.
Vinkeveen. Oh yeah, Vinkeveen.
Rondje Eilanden. Als het goed is.
Rondje Eilanden.
Good job.
For all my Dutch fans out there. Greetings to all American fans, if they have any American fans, although I think they're just waking up, so you might be having your cup of joe or whatnot that you have in America. Rachel, which 361 model do you prefer? Do you want to show something special with your 361, or are you going to wait?
Should I show something special quickly?
Just slide it through really fast. Just slide it through fast that...
Just to quickly answer this question, I can tell more about it another time, is that I really like different shoes. I do run a lot on the Meraki. It's just for me like a more simple shoe, and it's just I can do a lot of different types of sessions on it. So that's my to-go training shoe. I'll quickly grab something secret.
Rachel's got something really secret to show you. No one's seen it. I posted a picture on my Instagram a couple days ago about it. I'm not sure if you saw it. Not many people have these as well in the world, so we're going to do a review on the shoe. I'm trying to see if I can get my hands on one to do a review on the YouTube channel. It is something that's got carbon in, so it's another carbon shoe, which is very, very interesting. And I told Kafuzi, I don't know if Kafuzi's online here, busy watching. Not sure. He's probably busy doing his own live stream.
Look at this.
Oh man,
it still smells new.
It still smells like China.
So it is a new carbon shoe. I only recently got it, like yesterday, so I haven't tried them on yet. I'm very excited to try my first carbon shoe. I can see the plate here. So yeah, I can't say much about it yet because I haven't tried them yet. I think they look cool. They're orange, perfect, matches my tri suit and my bike and my everything. So yeah, excited to try a carbon shoe.
Yeah, I think it's one of only. I mean, I don't think there's many pairs
yet
of these shoes yet in the world. Let's see if we can get you a little bit of a better look here on some more shoe love on the shoe. Let's put it away here. And you can see it's got quite a very thin, minimal upper on the shoe. So a lot of the shoes nowadays are going with a really, really minimal upper, very, very thin shoelaces. It's obviously got the carbon plate. Let's have a look and get this angle right. Right in the middle here, you can see the carbon plate that they've made as well. It's got a nice spring and a toe to it.
You even asked me if you could try to fit in.
And I tried to put these shoes on my feet, and they're way too small. I didn't want to break them. So
no, I agree.
I'm going to have to wait until I get my own pair of these shoes to test out. But yeah, very, very cool, very interesting looking shoe. And yeah, we'll give you some feedback over the next couple of weeks while we test the shoe out.
Yeah.
It's said to be Kipchoge himself is actually testing these out. I've heard rumors. Mm-hmm. I've heard rumors.
Don't always take him serious.
But yeah, let's get to a couple more questions. Oh, the questions are flooding in. We're not going to know who to answer. No, I'm checking.
Okay, there's one.
Let's have a look here. All the questions between Henning Renneker, who's stealing the live stream this evening. Francois, you don't mind taking your GoPro with you during the cycling part of a race, Hamburg, during the whole race for the Olympics.
You're not allowed to.
I don't think you're allowed during the Olympics to actually have a GoPro on your bike. That would be pretty cool footage to actually have one day, but unfortunately with a lot of regulations and a lot of things, you can't just film whatever you like. There are a lot of regulations onto where you're allowed to film, where you can't film, and I'm pretty certain the Olympics will be one where you can't. So fortunately not. Some of the other small races, like, well, the race we did today, the Red Bull event run, so I can take a GoPro there, that's not a problem. Don't have to even get any permission, just do what you like, which is very cool. That's why I love Red Bull. And yeah, I think it's we'll try and see if we can get some more racing, some more cameras. Maybe one day getting a camera on Rachel's bike, even in the females race.
I've had a camera on my bike twice, and it was just a coincidence, I'm pretty sure. But one race I crashed, and the other one that came off. So I've got a little bit of a issue with cameras on my bike, but I'll get that trust back one day.
If I put the camera on your bike, it will be fine because we'll mount it on properly with a proper GoPro mount and all those things, and then it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But when you let somebody else play with your bike, the moral of the story is I don't say usually, a lot of the time things go south, because if it's just not done the way you usually do it, you might have problems. So anyone that's new to triathlon, make sure that you know how to work on your own bike. When things go, when you need to change a tube, when you need to take things apart, trying to learn or go somewhere and try and go get some skills so you can do it yourself. It'll save you a lot of heartache. Trying to search for bike shops and waiting queues will really help.
Yeah. There's two questions I'll quickly answer.
Mr.
Your dad is asking if you can get the drill back.
No, Mr. Murray, you may not have the drill back.
Not yet. He can get it back on Christmas Day. What about that? No, we need to still hang up our headboards, and Richard needs to still make a base for my Christmas tree, because otherwise it's gonna fall over. Can you do it tomorrow? Yeah, okay. We do it tomorrow. He didn't say no, so we'll do it tomorrow. And Marike says if I'm cooking and you do dishes, that's true most of the time, too. I dislike doing dishes.
I'm always end up doing the dishes. That's life. But yeah, let's go back to the questions here from the devoted online people here, our fan base. Thank you to everyone. Hannah's got some more questions here. Here's a restricted question from Andrea. Oh, a lot of restricted questions this evening. Vadim 8-day. Guys, you were great. Nice to watch your preparation. I'll root for you, Russian athletes, for you and Lewis. Hello from Siberia. Hi, Vladimir.
Nice.
Thank you very much. That's very nice of you to support us. Big friends of the Russians, trained with the Russian athletes quite some time in Namibia, so thanks for that. Hannah has got a question. A lot of longer distance triathletes have their wives, husbands on their channel. Lucy Charles, for example. I would like to do a joint one with both of you. You complement each other well.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah,
that's positive.
That's great. So we're not the only ones. There are lots of long course athletes. Maybe there aren't as many short course athletes yet. Eric Lugstrom, well, they kind of do the longer distance now. But yeah, that's very true. Lucy Charles. But do they do live streams as much? Not yet.
If I use the Meraki for fast runs, yes, I actually use my training shoes for fast runs, because I don't like using my races much. Only at the start of the season I might do 1 or 2 sessions on it just to get used to the racers again, but I want to have the feeling of like being really fast before a race. So also to save my body from like a higher impact, I just use the Meraki for basically everything.
Yeah, well, I think the shoe that works for you the most, the one you're going to kind of want to stick with.
Absolutely.
Here's Luke says Seth James Demore has his wife on his channel sometimes as well. Completely agree. Seth is super cool. He does shoe reviews and stuff. He's like the shoe guru. There's probably like 4 shoe gurus or shoe tubers out there that I also follow. I've got an addiction. I'm more like a running. I mean, it's not just a running channel. It's triathlon. So swim, bike, run, carbon shoes. But yeah. Let's have another question here from Ernst Cornar.
The brand
I'm
of
from
the
Northwest.
shoes.
What is the longest distance that the two of you have ever done? Half distance, half Ironman.
And you ran a marathon once in training.
And I ran a marathon once in training. I actually ran 43 Ks before, but the long distance stuff doesn't really excite me too much. To tell the honest truth, we do triathlon, but the long stuff is not. Nah, I prefer the short stuff. I mean, even the swim run stuff is super cool. So, the question: what shoes
I'm
are
not
they?
sure yet.
The shoes are 361. Rachel's sponsored by 361.
Flame. It's the Flame.
This is
I don't think it's for sale yet.
It's called the Flame. It's not for sale yet. So you're gonna have to wait a while. Put your orders down when they come out, and then you're gonna, you can get your hands on them. We'll be doing a review on them shortly, as soon as I can also get my hands, do a couple runs in them, see how they feel.
Yeah, you've got more experience in carbon shoes than me. This will be actually my first.
You could do a first run review. That's always good. And I'm gonna make a short little video of the shoe as well. May as well, why not? So yeah, we're coming at 45 minutes. This is a really long live stream, so we're gonna.
So you get it. We put 2 people in it.
We're gonna cut it now because we're gonna talk the whole bloody evening. But couple more questions here. If anyone has some advice on the name for the channel still, I'll put up a poll as well on the community tab. And you can go and you can comment on the community tab. What you think would be a good name for the channel. Help us out with a new channel name. Will be the community tab writing. And that would be very cool.
I just want to answer the question of how to be a professional triathlete, if it's possible from 19 years old. I only started when I was about 17, 18. So if you love triathlon, and honestly, if you're good at it, yeah, why not? I would advise you if you're still young, to see if you can study, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know if you're getting injured, or if you're honestly good enough to reach the top, or if you're actually going to enjoy it for so many years. So I would definitely advise, try to combine, if possible, to study and do triathlon, because you're still young and everything is still possible.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's definitely important to make sure that you know what you want to do with the rest of your life. I mean, you can be a triathlete until maybe 35, 38 if you're doing longer distance stuff. But the short distance stuff, kind of people start moving on when they're 30, 34, kind of 33, 34 on the male side. On the female side, you can obviously go a bit longer in the short distance stuff as well. Also, the long distance stuff, you can go a bit longer. Females are stronger than males. That's proven.
Oh, your coach will be so happy to hear this.
That's why Louis coaches females and me.
and you. And a couple of cyclists.
And some cyclists. But I definitely think it's important to, you can want to be a professional when you're a kid, or when you're growing up, or a junior. But yeah, definitely make sure that you go and study something. Have a goal for your life after sports, and then go ahead. And once you have that, go ahead and do everything you can to become a professional athlete. So once you get your degree or diploma, or whatever it is that you want to do, after that you can go ahead and say, I'm going to give triathlon a good going.
Because I personally found it hard to try to study and do triathlon full time. I tried. I mean, yes, some people can do, but I really struggled with it. So if you can make your study priority, or if you can get a degree while doing triathlon, I think that's the best scenario. That's amazing if you can do that.
You can have your cake and eat it. That would be the best. But yeah, I think we're gonna just end off the live stream here this evening with thanking everyone for tuning in live. Thanks for being part of the channel. Thanks for subscribing if you can, and liking this video or this live stream while you're here. And yeah, I think it's great to be able to let you guys know how our swim run event was, answer some questions as we usually do on a Wednesday night. I'm not going to say we do it every single Wednesday night, but we'll do it kind of most Wednesday evenings. Rachel might be busy doing something else, or she might
cooking, cleaning,
doing those certain things. Definitely great to have everyone online and answering as many questions as we can. I'll obviously afterwards I can go ahead, and these questions that we didn't answer, they'll still be up on the feed, so I can actually go and answer all the questions.
Perfect.
As well. And yeah, so stay tuned for the video coming out on Friday. On Sunday, hopefully I'm going to have a second video coming out. If not, it'll come out next week. If I don't have time to get to all of it. Although we got a rest week this week. The plan was
two races.
First to go and make the video on what our training schedule was like, what our usual training schedule was like, and that video kind of disappeared. So
that's okay. We have plenty of other videos which can
We've
in
got
a
quite a
couple
few
of
things. I
couple
think
of
the
months.
one video I want to make next would be how to breathe while running. That's kind of on my mind. How to breathe while running, or how to do your first triathlon. So everyone that hasn't done triathlon, I think will be very cool. So thank you very much for tuning in. Someone says our
Rich
channel
and
should be
Rich.
called Rach and Rich.
Oh, Rich and Rich. Me first.
Rachel first. Wow.
I'm
Wow.
sorry.
This is tricky.
Ouch! This is painful.
This
isn't
is getting
it?
painful. It seems like I'm not going to do a community post anymore because everyone's going to want to make it somebody called the Rachel Show, and you'd be like, oh goodness.
No. You're gonna be the number one, and I'll just sometimes join in.
Cool. Thanks everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and
sleep well.
Sleep well. Keep 1.5 meters. Wear your masks. Try and stay corona free. I find that's quite important.
Absolutely.
Especially in this time. And yeah, hope everyone has a great Christmas as well.
It's bedtime for me.
It's bedtime. We're both pretty tired. We've still got to finish our dinner. We've got a steak next door. We're going to go and eat it. And yeah, everyone have a great evening. Cheers.
Bye.